Hi, it's Gerry, and welcome to day 152 of A Course in Miracles. The lesson for today is the power of decision is my own. And it points out that no one suffers anything that is not his or her own decision. Now, I guess that comes across as a bit harsh, but I'm just going to look for that in my own life. Yes, that is true. I experience the consequences of my own decisions. And, so if I choose to embrace thoughts that are not true, I will feel the consequences of those in my heart and mind and body and spirit. And so then it goes into a kind of philosophical thing. The truth must be all-inclusive or it's not the truth. There are no opposites or contradictions. So the truth is, so true is true, and what is false is false. This does not always appear obvious, so it can be hard to grasp, and that's true. But the truth is that as God created me, I must remain unchangeable. With transitory states, by definition, false. So, what can God know of sinful? What can God know of the sinful, the guilty, the afraid, the suffering, the lonely, and that the body must die? These things are not of God. Can I see what God did not create? To think I can is to believe I can see what God will not. And that's an arrogant way to look at things. Again, very challenging. So what is the truth, though? But it's so easy to fall into that, right? To believe those things. But beyond the suffering, like, again, suffering, Frankl says, suffering ceases to be suffering when we give meaning to it. Well, actually, I think it was Viktor Frankl was quoting from Dostoevsky, perhaps, when he said that. But, or we need to be worthy of our suffering. So, but suffering ceases to be suffering when we give meaning to it. We're greater than our suffering, and we're greater than our bodies. We are God's sacred children. So, it also points out that the power of decision is my own. I accept my place as co-creator of the universe, and all I think I made will disappear. All illusions then disappear. So today we practice true humility. Only the ego can be arrogant, and the ego is what believes in fear and hatred and so on. The truth is humble. Accept that which I am, and humbly accept that I am a child of God. The radiance of God's Son, His gentleness, sinlessness, the Father's love, the right to heaven and release from hell become my own. So that's not arrogance, that's simply truth, that I am a child of God, and that I've decided to embrace who I am as a child of God. And I embrace my mission as a child of God. All the other stuff is just stuff. It's not what really matters. So, I am to spend 5 minutes, and this was a beautiful 5 minutes, actually, a beautiful, peaceful, wonderful 5 minutes. Spend 5 minutes reflecting on this statement. The power of decision is my own. This day I will accept myself as what my Father wills. Today I will accept myself as what my Father's will created me to be. I accept myself as what God's will created me to be. That's beautiful. In other words, accepting my true essence and my true mission in the world. And that's just so beautiful. And I was to reflect on that every hour, and I did reflect on it. I wrote the message on my hand and reflected it several times through the day. And it really gave me a feeling of wonderful peace. You know, things around me are not always peaceful and can be kind of tumultuous. But when I can rest in that message, everything's all right. And this is true. I receive peace and replace my futile thoughts. I can't read my writing. Sorry about that. But anyhow, I receive peace and replace my thoughts of other things with these beautiful thoughts of God. So this message is true for all of us. And it's our decision. It's our decision to accept this message or not. You know, we can live in illusion if we choose to, or we can accept this decision. So again, this day I accept myself as what God's will created me to be. Beautiful. And the same is true for everyone here watching this. So may God bless you abundantly. Embrace that beautiful message and rest in peace in the peacefulness of God in your spirit. And let's work together to make the world a better place, to be the world that God wants it to be. Until tomorrow, peace be with you.